Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Thursday the 8th of February. Firefighters are still working to contain a large pine plantation fire that's forced the evacuation of homes at Lee Valley, south of Nelson. Crews worked through the night to cut fire breaks. Firefighters and helicopters have returned this morning, along with specialist forest crews. Tasman Mayor Tim King says the area is very steep and it's difficult terrain to fight fires in. A scene examination is taking place after a fire in which a body was found in Auckland's Henderson. A fire and emergency spokesperson says crews were called to the fire on Rathgar Road at 12:35am and found a fire in a garage or shed at the back of the property. The death is being treated as unexplained. Herald reporter Jamie Lith says residents were evacuated during the night and allowed back earlier this morning.
We're not sure how many people lived at the property, but we do understand that one of the people that lived at the property was an elderly man who was often seen walking his dog by neighbours.
Meanwhile, firefighters are continuing to tackle a large fire at a waste facility in Auckland's Onehunga. The blaze at the Green Gorilla depot broke out just after 1pm yesterday. Danica McLean has more.
Assistant Commander Mike Manning says progress was made overnight extinguishing the fire. It's contained but is still burning. He says crews will be working throughout the day using heavy machinery to dig through the pile of burning timber and waste. Drones will be at the site, heat mapping hotspots with thermal imaging.
New modelling shows people are set to stay on the benefit and public housing for longer than they used to. Projections commissioned by MSD show the time it's expected to take people getting off the job seeker payment has increased by 23% since 2019. The Herald's Alex Spence says entry rates to the public housing register have almost doubled in the past decade, while exit rates have nearly halved.
We're not getting that churn through the system to open up places that those people who are on the waiting list can get into. People who are already in public housing are tending to stay longer, so that's creating a real bottleneck.
And the new Social Development Minister, Louise Upston, says she didn't realise just how dire the situation had become.
I will take active steps to prioritise the effort of work and income and the front line to support people into work. That's what counts.
Foodstuffs' introduction of facial recognition technology in the hope of reducing repeat criminal offenders has the Privacy Commissioner concerned. The grocery chain is trialling facial scanning in its North Island stores across the next 6 months. Commissioner Michael Webster told Kerry Woodham facial recognition isn't a proven tool to reduce harmful behaviour in supermarkets.
Will this FRT technology actually make a difference to safety? Will it create, in fact, a false sense of security? It doesn't actually make people safer, but just makes them think they're safer. It could be even riskier.
To sport. Kane Williamson may miss the T20s against Australia starting on February 21 as he awaits the birth of his third child. Daryl Mitchell will miss those matches and the second South Africa test starting Tuesday in Hamilton due to a foot injury. The Crusaders will be without new recruit Lee Halfpenny for the bulk of the Super Rugby season after tearing a pectoral muscle. And Tiger Woods has committed to next week's PGA event, the Genesis Invitational, in his first tour start since right ankle surgery last year. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5pm from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.